free if you haven't invested in them.
I'm expecting to see a lot of trinket swapping in this match, mainly because you can see one red sweeper trinket on Amazing early on. He's going to try and take out a ward early on if he's expecting it to be in a gank path, but once supports get their Sightstone, they'll replace it with a sweeper trinket so they can both ward and remove wards.
So it looks like Copenhagen Wolves are going to be moving in towards the blue. We can see Meteor Makers in the blue. The Young Bucks going to try and interrupt this one. Needs to be careful he doesn't get hooked in there. Oh, Kubon waiting on the wings there, trying to get the steal. Not going to happen. It was a little bit too late for that one. And it means, of course, both teams will be trading the blue buff.
Mundo didn't even get the little one. That's like the saddest Dr. Mundo I've seen. But really, I actually think that was a very smart read by Makate on Evelynn, recognizing that Copenhagen Wolves had a stronger level 1 engagement. He knew that MYM was going to be invading him, and he just immediately went for that blue buff. So even though I called it a dangerous play, it was a very smart read, and he got the blue buff out of it. Otherwise, he would have been pushed off of it.
So currently, we're seeing relatively standard starts, but I want to draw your attention to Young Bucks. Starting off, he's gone Crystalline Flask at the top there on the NASA. Well, obviously Mundo, well, gone with the Dawn and Shield. Pretty standard of him. Yeah,
the Crystalline Flask, at least from both of their early laners, means they just want to sustain a little bit through this lane. Nasus with the Crystalline Flask is nothing out of the extreme ordinary. He would more want the Dorn Shield if he knew he was going to be up against Lucian, because it would have reduced the auto attack damage, but for now he's just going to be using it for as much regen as possible, and he's going to need to be at full health if Makate gets him that 3-man game.